Here we are with a tech review of iOS 9. Quite a few new features on it, some really important updates, which is making life a lot easier. One of my favourite little features here is if I just slide to the right there, brings up news. Now that's absolutely fantastic. I don't have to go into any news apps or anything to check on latest headlines and everything. I can just swipe to the right there and it loads it all up. Now if I want to read one of them, just tap on it, and what that will do, that will now load that web page up for me. So I can see from there, and I can read the story. Now, what you'll also notice at the top here, instead of my signal, it's now got a little back to search button. So what that is, if you're in an open app and you click on a link and it has to open it in another app, instead of before having to double press the home page and select the app, you now just tap on that and it takes you back to exactly where you were. It's really, really handy. Another thing on here, it tells me what apps I've recently used and who I've recently spoken to. Really, really handy. So you've also got a news app down here, so that's a bit more in depth than what the news is on the slide to the right on the spotlight search. Also with the spotlight search, you can pull down from the top here. It doesn't give you quite as much, but it gives you a few suggestions. But what you can do from here, so if I start typing someone's name in, there we go, it comes up. So I've got a couple of contacts here. It's also got some text messages from them. And if you notice, I've also got a FaceTime app icon there, so I can just tap on that FaceTime icon straight away. Really, really simple. Now, one of the really good things on iOS 9 is Siri has become a lot more intelligent. You can actually ask Siri to do more things, and it recognises what you're saying a lot better. So, if I want to go into photos, but I only want to look at photos taken in a certain place, I can actually go into Siri, show me photos taken in Nottingham, and it will now open up and show me all my photos taken in Nottingham. So I can click on there and there away we go. So another great thing on the photos, if we go back into it and cancel that, so it's going to all photos. If you want to delete some of them, okay, before you had to tap all individually, but now if I press select, tap on one, slide it across to whichever ones I want to delete, there you go, highlights them all straight away. So it's a lot quicker to delete more photos, and I can just hit the little rubbish bin down here to delete. I'll just cancel that and come back out of that. So we've also got the wallet from the home page, so from the lock screen. So from the lock screen here, all I'll do, double tap and it brings up my pay card there. I can pay for anything contactlessly as you would do with a normal card, but obviously straight from the phone. Now another thing you can add other cards in, other boarding passes, etc. on there. I've got my Subway card on there. Really, really helpful. I'll go to Subway on my lunch, they'll scan that, tap on that, use my thumbprint. Obviously I'm not near a reader right now, but that would pay with that. Really, really helpful. Let's just go back into there. Well, another thing is music app on there. I absolutely love my music and I listen to it all the time on the way to work, when I'm at home. So yeah, it gets played quite a bit. Really handy thing for me now, as if my phone's locked, get my headphones and plug headphones into the bottom. What it does, brings it up, and you'll notice I've now got a music icon on the left hand side. I can slide that up, unlock my phone, I'm straight into the music app. So it just saves a little bit of time going into that. It's really, really simple, but really, really effective. Now, a lot of people aren't necessarily sure where things are in settings or how to do things. One of the things in settings now has a search function, so you can click here at the top. Now if you're not sure and you want to have a look at data usage and that kind of thing, you can just type in the word data and it comes up here with your data usage, how to use mobile data and all that kind of thing, what are in the setting. So I can click on that and go straight into mobile data and what I've used in this last session. Come back after that, and that's, you know, some of the key features of iOS 9. Some of my favourite little features there as well. It also helps to save battery as well. Battery now lasts longer with the low power mode, so when you hit 20% it can actually turn off background data. Really useful to making your battery last that little bit longer so you can get more out of it whilst you're on the way home from work. And that's my quick tech review of iOS 9. Hope you like it. Cheers.